Thank you, Toastmasters, here and abroad, and Dan. Quick note, as you took that emotional ride through the whole time, the whole 10 minutes, or 12 minutes, 11, good job on that. You engaged and you expressed all of your successes in a manner that, one thing I found really professional, really on top of things, is 3 times you very deftly introduced some self-depreciating humor. This is not an easy thing to do, and you did it. You just made it very humorous. And while you're standing up for 10 minutes to really brag about the great things that you've accomplished, you kept that really very humble. The whole speech, just thematically, I wanted to share that with you. In your vocal variety, you do have good vocal variety, but there's something in the timbre, maybe in breathing, that comes out as a little bit nervous. And I know and it doesn't seem like your body language is saying nervous, but there's a little bit of, so maybe some breathing things, to just explore something on that. When you are going to show numbers, my feeling is that when you said, I'm going to do 3, and this is number 2, you just flashed it. In fact, you didn't even show 3 when you started, and then you just flashed 2. In body language, your body language is really good, but in something like that, because it would have helped keep the topics lined up. You know, I'm going to talk about 3, and just show it. So I'm going to do 2. Just be a little bit more. Say that almost like you're extending a word. You're extending that. This is what's going to happen in there. And with your eye contact, you have good eye contact, but there's something that was missing, and I want you to think about next as you're doing more speeches. When you're making eye contact with the people in your audience, you're making points. There are certain times when you really don't want to be making eye contact. Obviously, a lot of your speech is not using eye contact. If you're going to engage a person, I noticed your pace of the eye contact was a little fleeting. It's good, and but I'm probably being hypercritical because you're such a good speaker, and it's really a joy to watch you speak. So that would be one thing I'd focus on as just kind of an experiment. Your eye contact's good, but if you can just hold an engaged point, like just a little bit longer, where you kind of really are looking right into their eyes. If it doesn't throw you off, obviously you got to be careful of that in a speech. Then you're somebody to learn from. You're somebody to model, and you made me sad at the end of your speech. I'm going to encourage everybody to get with Dan and keep him involved. Don't let him fade away. Cutting back but schedule in, stay committed to it to a point as much as you can, because you're really valuable. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott.